Hi there, my name is Gabriel and I'm the host of CSM Hot Seat. Again, a completely original idea that we had that no one else has ever had. Today with me I have our assistant student minister, JD. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well, how are you?
I'm doing pretty good.
Good deal.
Do you like chicken nuggets?
I love chicken nuggets.
Do you like hot sauce?
As you can tell. I love hot sauce.
How is doing that showing that?
I said I love chicken nuggets, as you can tell.
Is this because you wear flannels?
Yeah, that's it. We'll go with that. Makes
So
sense.
I'm going to ask JD questions, but the way we're going to film it and do this is we're going to eat a wing, also called a chicken nugget. That chicken nugget is going to have hot sauce on it. We're going to dink it, we're going to sink it, then I'm going to ask you a question. Are you good with that?
Absolutely.
All right, awesome. Well, so if you watched our first episode, JD was our sauce man, but he can't be our sauce man and our interview man. So we brought in a new sauce man Sloan Stevenson, bring in our first sauced wing. We got the Louisiana hot sauce, just a classic hot sauce. All right, so let's go ahead and begin.
Oh, okay, grab it.
Dink it. Thank you. It's just a classic taste.
I love it. I love Louisiana hot sauce.
All right, JD, you are newer on our staff. You are actually the newest person on our staff. So a lot of the kids, you know, you look familiar to them, but they don't know who you are, where you're from, or anything. So where are you from, and would you ever move back there?
Well, I'm from a little bitty town called Redwater. That's right outside of Texarkana, Texas. And I loved growing up there. I'm a small town guy. I love living in the country. I actually just moved back here from there. But I've always loved living there. So
Excellent. All right, well, let's go ahead and bring in our second wing. These first two wings are going to be pretty easy, and they're going to be pretty simple questions. So now we're just waiting on Sloan. He took a little bit longer on that second wing. It's all good. We forgive him.
he's crafting.
He's just making sure it's all good. All right, so the second one, it is Slap Your Mama sauce. Good Cajun.
That smells fantastic. We didn't dink it.
Oh, I just got excited, man.
I get it.
I really like that sauce.
That's fantastic.
It's so good. All right, so JD, you came here to help in our worship ministry with student ministry. Why worship ministry? Why not something else in ministry? Why specifically that?
Well, honestly, it's because it's a full-blown miracle that I even can play music, that I ever was called into music ministry to start with, because it was the one area of ministry that I could not do. I had no skills, hardly at all. I was completely self-taught, and literally through happenstance in my life and seemingly overnight, God cultivated this dependence upon Him in order to execute music ministry. And so I think because it's hard is why He ultimately called me into it.
It's awesome. It just makes you rely a lot more on Him instead of something that like you might have been naturally gifted with at the beginning.
Absolutely.
It's awesome. All right, well, let's do our third wing. So for our third wing, what we do is we do what's called an Instagram deep dive.
Oh, yeah.
So here's the hard thing, though.
Oh, wait a second.
Yeah?
This is my mango wing.
This is your mango wing?
I've been waiting for 2 weeks to eat this wing.
Oh, this is gonna be great. All right, so we're gonna eat the wing. Then I'm gonna show you the picture, and then all I want you to do is I just want you to explain the picture. But here's the thing: you don't have an Instagram, so I had to go into your Facebook, went deep into your profile pictures, back pretty far. So let's go.
That's worrisome.
Oh yeah, be worried, be very worried.
Dink
Think it. Oh my gosh,
That's so good.
Yellowbird habanero mango.
There's not too much mango. That's what ruins the habanero mango usually.
It's like sweet at the beginning, but then it gets really hot.
That's
So-
delicious.
Just like this picture,
Yeah.
it gets sweet at the beginning.
Oh my
So
lord.
can you please Explain that to us.
Oh, wow. So I'm a huge basketball fan, as well as a huge music fan. And as you can tell, my parents had redone my room to be a basketball room. This was, I don't know, this was like my sophomore year of high school maybe, and that was my first ever electric guitar.
Yeah.
And I was super excited to have it. Yeah, that was my guitar, Larry.
Larry?
Yeah, that was his name.
Larry.
And I think I was just being really dumb because it sounded like a fun thing to do.
Oh, not much has changed. All right, I'm going to throw that away. We're going to move on to the next wing. All right, so these last two wings are going to be a little bit hotter, and so are the questions. They're going to be a lot deeper, and so you're going to need to think a lot more.
All right, that habanero is hanging out.
It is. It's still there.
It's still there.
It has not left.
Wow. All right.
All right, let's dink it.
Mule sauce.
I really don't like that one. I'm gonna be honest.
I don't know how I feel about that one. It almost feels like a sweet and sour sauce.
It's weird.
It is
So,
very strange.
JD,
Yeah.
when you were in middle school and high school, you had someone like really focus on you to help teach you how to play, bass, how to play guitar, how to lead worship. So, how did that help you get to where you're at now in ministry? But more specifically, what I want you to tell us is, how essential was it for you as a kid having someone take time to actually focus on you in ministry?
Well, it changed everything. Like I said earlier, I wasn't just born with a ton of musical talent and all this stuff. I had to slowly figure it out. But then, as I was figuring it out, I didn't have really anybody telling me, "Hey, you're good at this. You need to work on this, cultivate this." And then I had one guy, and it was my youth minister growing up, and he really took the time to invest in me and take me under his wing, and really showed me that it was okay to fail, that there was a reason to fail. So it kind of took that fear of not being good enough and replaced it with a reliance on God. And it completely changed my outlook on my entire life, not just ministry.
So you think did he approach you or did you approach him for that?
He approached me, actually. I had learned how to play bass for jazz band in 6th grade because I'm that cool. And he just heard about it, I guess through my parents. And he just called me one day and said, "Hey, I got a job for you." And now I'm doing it for a living.
It's awesome.
Pretty much solely because of that phone call.
All right, that's a great story. Now we're gonna go to this last wing.
Oh, I've heard stories.
Yeah, you've heard tell of it. This is the Mad Dog 357 hot sauce. Oh gosh, this is part of my life now. So it is 357,000 Scoville units on the scale. Gosh, it's really hot, and this is going to be a great question because you read in the bottle.
My family can't even sue you.
You know how these things work?
Yeah.
All right, well, we're going to do this last dab.
Yeah.
I'm going to put a little bit more hot sauce on mine. You're going to put a little bit more hot sauce on yours.
Absolutely.
And then we're going to eat this. Oh, yeah.
Here's the thing, Gabe.
Here's the thing, JD.
I'm here to be the best.
Like no one ever was. To eat hot sauce is your true test.
And I'm going to go all out. Go big or go home, right?
You're gonna be the very best.
So we're gonna. My wife is gonna yell at me. It's fun.
It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Ah.
All right.
There's too much.
You put too much on there?
I did.
You just now realized that.
I did.
All right. Well, let's dink it. I'm gonna be sure just to not take any of your extra. Ooh, all right. Okay, you grew up in a broken home. You had to help out by starting work from a young age. You've always had a job, even at DBU, by working on the grounds crew. How did facing that adversity head on, even as a young kid, shape you into who you are today? And how can our students be encouraged by your story?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh, that was so dumb. That was a dumb thing we did. It really just kind of, oh my gosh, taught me from a very young age to try your best to think about those around you rather than just yourself. Oh, those are real tears. Real tears of sadness. And
I'll drink water. That was a mistake.
That mindset really has helped me in ministry. It's helped me in my family life. It's helped me with my friends. It's something that I'll always cherish, and I always try to call myself back to.
Yeah.
When I start to get distracted or I start to get scared or worried, I can always remember that it's not about me.
Yeah.
So,
you're crying.
I'm bawling. I feel so sad.
Oh gosh, it hits my lips every time.
Yeah.
All right, then how can our students be encouraged by this? And what is there anything you would want to say to our students, specifically concerning your story?
Absolutely.
You just got to think about it.
Yeah, I got to be able to speak.
Uh,
The thing I would say is I know it's hard when you're going through life and you got all these emotions and all these things, but trying every single day to find ways to benefit the people around you in your community will completely change even the way that you think about yourself. It will just help you not only become a better person, but it'll also help those around you become better people.
That's excellent. All right, JD, stare deep into the camera's soul. Tell them
So
how
good.
they can maybe find you on social media, how they can connect with you on a Sunday once we're doing worship again.
Yeah.
How can they connect with you?
So on Sunday morning, please feel free, just come up to me, say, hey, what up, JD? I'm more than happy to talk about whatever. Social media, I'm on Facebook as Jonathan Davis. Don't have the Instagram yet. My wife and I have a band. We release original music. It's called Freedom in the Aftermath. We're on Facebook and Instagram under that name if you want to find that. So I think that's it. I think that's what I got.
That's all you got?
Yep.
Yeah, all right, well, JD, great job today. You faced the last swing like a champ. All right. That's a wrap.
Yeah.
Oh!